didn't. Okay.
It was as far as I know, it's the biggest losing movie of all time.
But it's so good. He peed and made it water.
Yeah.
Looking back on the things that we've taken for granted.
Good morning, everybody. So it is week 12, and we are on our last 1 milligram dose, which means next week we start 1.7. If you are already on this drug or considering going on this drug, you may have already heard about the shortages of Wegovy, especially at the higher doses. I know Novo Nordisk was hoping that they were going to have everything under control by the first of the year, and then a couple weeks ago they released a statement that the supplier that they're contracted with to create the pens just shut down manufacturing due to good manufacturing practices or something like that. I'm sure it's probably pandemic related, but anyway, they released another statement, like I said, saying that now instead of having everything under control by the new year, it's probably going to be the middle of the year. So, and that is 1.0 done. Anyway, I have been waiting for my 2.4 milligram prescription for, I want to say at least 6 weeks. And every time I call Walmart, they're like, it's still in back order, it's still in back order, it's still in back order. So I'm not having any luck at all getting the 2.4. I was able to get the 1 milligram and the 1.7 milligram all at once while I was still on, I may have even still been on the 0.25. But I was definitely at least on the 1.5 or the 0.5. So I have been waiting for a really long time for them to source it, and they have had absolutely no luck whatsoever. So this morning I messaged my doctor and asked her if she would be willing to issue a prescription for the 1 milligram or the 1.7 milligram, and just to make sure that I have something that I can continue taking, because I don't want to go a week without the Wegovy. At this point, I've made so much progress, and I don't want to go backward. I realize that if I'm only able to get the 1 milligram, that is going to be a step backward in the dosage strength, but I'd rather go a step back than to just completely stop taking it altogether. So anyway, sorry about the mess in the background. This is life right now. This weekend was New Year's, and I can't even tell you how happy I am that the holidays are over. It has been absolute madness ever since Thanksgiving, pretty much. And I'm just ready to get back into a normal rhythm. I haven't been able to do food prep on the weekends pretty much since before Thanksgiving, and I definitely feel the squeeze of that during the week. Here's the thing, I definitely had time to do food prep yesterday, but I was just exhausted and I just needed the time to reset. So I'm going to be doing all of my food prep today instead, because I still have some leftovers from last week that I need to finish up anyway. So I'll be doing my food prep today and kind of getting back into the swing of things so that I can, get back on track and stop feeling like my life is in such chaos, because that is a definite trigger for me to seek comfort from food. It hasn't been as big of an issue with the Wegovy, but I know that it's a thing that happens. So anyway, just wanted to come on, do the dose, and just start getting this week together. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, folks, the time has come to do something about the constipation. I've been avoiding it because I've never taken anything except for one time when I had an actual obstruction, and it was the magnesium citrate stuff, and I didn't leave a bathroom for 3 days. So we're definitely not going that route, because I'm not that bad. Like, I'm still going. It's just I'm going like once every 2 or 3 days, which is not optimal. And today I have a really bad headache, and I'm like 99% sure it's because of that. So sorry, I have some jeans drying back here. Anyway, so I've been seeing on all of the Wegovy support groups that I'm on that pretty much everybody recommends Miralax. So we're going to give this a shot, and hopefully I'm not stuck on the toilet all day because I got stuff to do. Let go. All right. So supposedly this stuff dissolves in any kind of liquid. I read the instructions. It said that the inside of the lid has an indicator where the white stops, which is 17 grams. I have a scale, but I would really rather not have to get that out. So I also have something in my bathroom that most people don't have because I take emergency a lot for an immune booster. I have one of these little Aero Latte frother things. They work really good for mixing up stuff that you drink, like dissolving things like this. It just basically stirs it really fast. Oh, you can't even see what's happening. Sorry. Just doing this in water. Hopefully it is tasteless as they say. All right. Definitely not tasteless. Kind of reminds me of the way that burnt rubber smells. Oh, that's awful. But if it helps, it helps. I'll keep y'all apprised. Oh, I'm gonna have to go drink something else. That was awful. Okay. Hey y'all. So I am ready to get these Christmas decorations out of my house. By the time y'all see this, you're definitely gonna be tired of seeing them. So I am on my way to Dollar Tree to see if all the Valentine's Day stuff is gone already, because you know it's the Wednesday after New Year's. Anyway, also got a call from, well, actually, rewind. I sent a message to my doctor earlier this week because I've been waiting 6 to 8 weeks for my Wegovy, my 2.4 milligram Wegovy prescription. I sent a message to my doctor asking, letting her know about the shortage and asking if she would write me a prescription for another 1.7 or 1.0 milligram dose so that I don't have to go a month without it. Anyway, she took several days to respond, but then she got back to me and she was like, okay, I wasn't aware of the shortage, and I went ahead and sent a prescription for the 1.7 milligram. So a couple hours later, I got a phone call from the Walmart pharmacy, and this is the same pharmacist I've talked to a bunch of times that keeps telling me it's on back order. And she tells me that she doesn't understand why my doctor keeps sending Wegovy prescriptions because it's on back order and nobody can get it. And I'm like, well, I know that that's not true because I'm on in several Wegovy support groups, and yes, there is a shortage, but they're still making it, they're still shipping it. They just can't fill the demand. At least that's what I've heard. So anyway, she's like, well, I mean, if you know of other places that have it, then go there. That's basically what she told me. And about 5 minutes later, I got a call back from her saying that she found in the very back recesses of their drug refrigerator 1 pack of 1.7 milligram that she said she would set aside for me. So I'm good for another 8 weeks because I had the 4 weeks to begin with, and that gives me another 4. Anyway, we're gonna go and do some shopping. I'm gonna try and get the gumption to do some filming inside Dollar Tree at the very least, and if not, also Walmart. It's pretty picked over here at my Dollar Tree. Got these little bags and stuff. A couple little wood signs. Haven't seen the stuff that I came for so far. Oh, these are cute. Look at that. That's a maybe. That's cute. And that appears to be the end of the Valentine's section. I was wrong. I turned a corner and found some more stuff. They're cute. And here is what I was looking for, these little packs of roses. I like the pink ones. Oh, there's some white and pink. They're cute. They also have some of this glitter tulle down here. It's kind of cute. And these little heart picks. I like those. These gnomes are hilarious. They have the little girl ones with the braids. So with Walmart, I can't tell if the shelves are getting empty or still being filled. I have a lot of little knick-knacky gift type things, mugs, stuffed animals. Then they also have like these things. Got these cute little glittery tea lights. And like this kind of stuff. These little wood signs. That's cute. For $3.98. These little houses are cute. I picked up one of these. The love is patient and kind. I like the little doily. Super cute. And this little Valentine's Day garland. So they've got some cute stuff, and they've got a bunch of stuff that's like 98 cents, so it's cheaper than dollars right now. These little hearts are super cute. I picked up a couple. Not even gonna lie, it's taken all kinds of self-control. She's so squishy. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Don't mind my nasty dishes. I just had a call with my Wegovy weight loss coach, and she and I have talked before about the shortage, the availability shortage and all that. She shared with me this morning that even though the shortage is going to continue till mid-year like expected, that we will start to see more availability of the 1.7 and 2.4 milligram doses in the pharmacies starting mid-January. Novo Nordisk is basically just shifting their focus to make sure that those that are already established on the drug can continue to take it. They are still manufacturing the lower doses just in very, very small quantities. So if you have not started the drug yet, but you want to start the drug, don't give up. It's still possible. It's just going to be really difficult until January. So for those of you that are already established and have already started and you're worried about being able to stay on it, don't worry. Supply is coming. I just wanted to show you that because that took a huge weight off of my shoulders, because now that I've made this much progress, I really don't want to have to stop taking the drug and see that stop. So anyway, I just thought I'd check in and let y'all know that because that was exciting to me. And I hope you're having a great week. So I pulled these jeans out of my closet about 2 weeks ago and tried them on, and I was able to put them on, but they weren't like comfortable. But they're looking pretty good. And now I got a little room. And now I got a little room in there. It's pretty good. Yay. Hi. In Texas, it is very hard to come by good Mexican food. Yeah. Texans, you can get mad at me all you want, but you don't have Mexican food here. You have Tex-Mex here, for the most part. Mm-hmm. I learned a very real lesson when I first moved to Texas and ordered some enchiladas at Chuy's, and they gave me American cheese in an enchilada, which is an abomination and disgusting. I was angry.
What kind of cheese should you put into an enchilada, Mindy?
Not American.
I'm helping with
real cheese. Jack cheese, Colby Jack cheese, cheddar cheese, Oaxaca cheese would be like the bestest.
Oaxaca.
Because Oaxaca is delicious.
Where does your Haka come from? Amazon.
Oh.
Wow. So carne asada.
Yes.
Is beef.
Yes.
It's steak.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't carne asada literally mean chop steak?
Asada means, I need to Google. That's not what asada means. I mean, I actually need to Google what asada means, but I think it might mean grilled.
Ugh.
Carne means meat.
Ugh. Yes, I know that part. Oh, wait, no, it's right here.
Welcome to Nikki and Mindy Learn Spanish. Hey Siri.
No. What does carne asada mean? Okay. Are you not doing it? Okay. Listen, you're stupid. Okay. What does carne asada mean? I'm letting you know if you know. Hey, excuse me, what does carne asada mean? There we go.
Just do Google Translate and type in asada from Spanish to English.
No.
She's like, no, I don't want to do it that way.
No, not Escada.
Jorge Estrada. I think that means star. No, that's Estrella.
Roasted.
Roasted. See? I was right! Ha! Sorry, I get really excited when I remember words in Spanish because you see, I only took Spanish in high school, which was a long time ago. I'm old, guys. Would you ask me?
I didn't ask you.
You should too. That was a thing.
I asked you what Escada means.
Oh no, that was so long ago. I need to know.
Every time you drink, I'm gonna drink.
It's the drinking game, but for pregnant people.
Yep.
Except I'm not pregnant.
No, I'm the only one.
I'm the only one.
You're like a tiger.
The funny thing about Nikki is Nikki's a wonderful thing. Their tops are made out of rubbers and their bottoms are filled with babies.
This is true.
Excuse me. I had to burp. So burps are a thing with this drug,
Oh yeah,
apparently, and I didn't know because I've always been kind of a gassy person.
very me too.
But
Like that.
But mine is burpy. Hers is farty.
Yeah.
I've always been a burpy person, but I've noticed that they are quite more frequent. It used to be the only time that I burped was when I was really hungry, or if I was drinking a carbonated beverage.
Or just randomly.
Well, those were the most of the times that I burped.
Yeah.
For those times. But now I'll just burp, just for funsies. Yep, for Wegovy's.
For Wegovy's. Good fun.
Oh,
Oh.
Leviosa.
Oh my gosh.
Leviosa, not Leviosa. Guys, we watched the 20th anniversary Harry Potter special.
We cried as ghost.
I didn't cry nearly as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, but we
And
did
I
at
was
the
fine
end.
until a couple of things. Until Harry was reunited with Sirius. And until the dedication to all the people that had passed away. Specifically Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke? Yeah.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah, you did? Okay. I was about to, did you see my head? I was like, Alan Thicke.
No, Alan Rickman.
Yes.
For those of you who didn't watch that episode. For Alan Rickman. And if you haven't watched that episode, well, I'm not going to explain it to you. You're going to have to watch it. I'll put the episode up here. Anyway. So, yeah, especially Alan Rickman. And not because of Snape, just because of Alan Rickman.
He's a wonderful, wonderful
He was
person.
a very, very sweet man, even though he was Hans Gruber.
That's good.
Here's the thing, he played a really good bad guy.
He did.
He really did. My favorite bad guy role of his was the Sheriff of Nottingham.
He had to go
It's a
to-
spoon, cousin, it'll hurt more. He did not have a goatee on that.
No.
No, his cousin that he killed. I mean, look, the movie's been out for like 30 years.
Watch
If you
it.
need a spoiler alert, then that's your fault. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves is what we were
That's the one with
discussing.
Kevin Costner in
Yes.
that I always get confused. I don't know why. With Dancing with Wolves.
Dancing with the what? Wolves? What? Not even like the same century.
Because it's Kevin Costner.
Yeah. Do you get it confused with Waterworld too?
Oh, I love that movie.
I did too. I love that movie. I don't know why it did so bad.
You know, didn't... Okay.
It was as far as I know, it's the biggest losing movie of all time.
But it's so good. He peed and made it water.
Yeah. What was that laugh?
I don't know.
It was... I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be fine.
She's Saint fan.
I was just remembering that whole text conversation with Cody where you were asking him why he was a Saints fan. And I was like, why aren't you a Saints fan, you heathen?
He
never did answer you.
No, he didn't.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go get some groceries. Bye. Yum. Why don't they have this in my size? I want it.
You're not a puppy dog.
I still want someone to feed me and tell me I'm pretty.
Oh.
That was unnecessary. Yeah. Okay, guys.
Oh yeah,
Sorry we're boring today.
we are boring. We did not interact, but we are tired. Sorry, friends.
Bye. All right, it's grocery haul time. So this week we got some eggs, some salsa verde for my baked chicken taquitos. We got some chicken breast for the chicken bacon ranch sliders, some chicken and maple breakfast sausage patties this time because we're going to do some breakfast sliders. We have two different containers of Hawaiian rolls. I was planning on doing one Hawaiian roll and one regular roll, but when I got to the store, they were out of the regular ones. We have some Texas Dippers, which are the HEB brand of the Frito Scoops. Richard wanted those with his chicken bacon ranch. We have some cilantro, some chicken tenders, a big old English cucumber, some avocado, limes. This is pico de gallo, and it was 50% off for this container, so I bought the big one. Bulking up some spices. I needed some more granulated garlic and coriander. Also got some queso fresco, some regular Colby Jack, and some thinly sliced Colby Jack, and some fajita size, like soft taco flour tortillas for the baked chicken taquitos. I needed some more onions, some green cabbage. If you know, you know. I'm addicted. Some Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches, some Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough. I still have a little left on the one that I have from last week, but it's been a nice, like, just grab a scoop out of the pint, and it's enough to satisfy my sweet tooth. We have some salted butter, and then I found this one marked as 25% off. It's a 90% lean, no antibiotics, natural, whatever, organic ground beef, but it was cheaper than the regular stuff because it was 25% off, and I got a cabbage. I think I said that already. All right. I also got some honey nut checks because Kim got some in a haul this week, and they looked really good, and I've never tried them before, so I'm going to try them out with some of my cashew milk as a little snack. That's it. The total will go here somewhere. And join me next week. We're doing Super Bowl appetizers. All right, just giving you a sneak peek at next week's menu. Next week, we're doing tailgating and game day appetizers with a healthy twist. So we're doing breakfast sliders and fruit for breakfast and baked chicken taquitos for lunches. And then dinners, we're going to do chicken bacon ranch sliders and a taco ring. The rest of the week, we either do some form of leftovers or we go out to eat on the weekend. If you're interested in seeing any of these recipes, make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you know as soon as my cooking video goes live next week. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all. So it's the end of the week. As usual, going to go through some non-scale victories, my side effects that I noticed this week, and of course my results. So, side effects this week. Obviously, the constipation has been real. You guys saw that I tried the Miralax. It did help like almost immediately, but in a very limited fashion. And then I noticed like later on in the week, I started having a little bit easier of a time, but then it started back up again. I did only take it once because I don't want to have to rely on that for my body to do what it's supposed to do. I think because I did get to the point where I was so backed up, I was also having some pretty intense headaches also towards the beginning of the week. But once things started moving again, that kind of got better. I will say that I haven't been the best about staying on top of my water intake lately. So I think that always affects a ton of stuff for me. So that there's something to be said for that as well. In terms of new side effects, nothing new. Same old. Non-scale victories. This week, I was able to fit into an old pair of jeans that have been sitting in the back recesses of my closet, and I put them on and they actually felt just a tiny bit loose. When I sit down, that's always a thing. I mean, anybody that's got an ample hindquarters will tell you that standing pants and sitting pants are two completely different things. I can sit in them comfortably, but after I've eaten, I notice that they feel a little snug, like right at the waistline, but nothing too major. I still wore them several times this week, and it felt really good to be in a pair of pants that didn't feel like a tent. So, that's a thing. Also, I had a friend say to me that when I saw them this week after they hugged me, they were like, so this is going to sound really weird, and I don't want this to upset you, but I feel like it would make you happy to know that when I hugged you, I could feel that you're smaller. So that was exciting too. Anything that I hear from anybody is always great encouragement and praise. Anyway, so to the results. I ended the week with only 90 excess calories. Again, I did that on purpose. It is the week before Shark Week. I'm supposed to start any day now, so I was not expecting to lose very much, if at all. But I still was able to lose 1.5 pounds, which brings my total to 41.4 pounds in 12 weeks. In addition, as you guys know, every 4 weeks, I also take measurements. Since the last time that I took measurements, I've lost 1/4 of an inch from my waist. I've lost another inch from my hips, and I lost another 1/4 of an inch from my overbust area. I also lost 3/4 of an inch off of each of my thighs, and I lost 1/4 of an inch off my left arm and 1/2 inch off of my right arm. I also measure several other places, but those are kind of like the big areas. So overall, yes, I still am seeing the scale drop, but most importantly, I am getting smaller, which is ultimately the goal of all of this, right? So anyway, it's been another great week. I am looking forward to, if not a little trepidatious about the 1.7 milligram dose next week. But I'm looking forward to moving forward. So I hope you all had an awesome week. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting the channel. You have no idea how much that means to me. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Stick around, hit the notification bell. I also do cooking videos and meal plan recipe type things once a week. So if you missed the one from earlier this week, feel free to check that out. I'll put the eye in the sky up here. And I hope y'all are having an awesome week and that you continue to do well. Say hi to me down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.
Like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back.